Hello, second graders. How are you guys doing today? Happy Wednesday. We're halfway through the week. I hope you're doing well. Again, another cloudy, kind of a dreary day today, but hopefully you've been able to do something fun today. I am just wanting to remind you, we do not have our usual mini lesson Thursday open house hours tomorrow. Since you guys have been working on iReady all week, you've been getting all these lessons, and it's been really cool to be able to see the students who have been working on that and also doing really, really well. So good job. The first part of the week, you were working on measurement, and then today and then Thursday and Friday, you'll be working on two-dimensional shapes. And then next week, you'll get to start on three-dimensional shapes, so it's kind of fun. Also, next week is Memorial Day, is on Monday, so you will not have any assignments. It's a no school day on Monday. Instead it's Memorial Day, so you don't have any assignments in Seesaw on Monday. So hopefully you have some time to relax, hang out with your family, do something fun. I think it's supposed to be nice this weekend, so hopefully you get a chance to go outside and run around, get out some of your energy. All right. So we will be having our normal class meeting on Friday, though, so I hope you'll be able to make it. I haven't decided what we're going to do yet. If you have any ideas for me, let me know, and maybe we can do something different that we haven't done before. Let's look at Penelope Peabody. I better do this now for Bennett. He sent me a message. I guess it would go over her nose. Bennett sent me a message, and he told me that Penelope Peabody needs to be wearing a mask. He's correct. So there you go, Bennett. I drew a mask on her, so she's all set for her travels. All right, let me read to you the clue that I read to you. I think Tuesday was when I gave it to you. I'm having a marvelous time in the southern USA. When I asked a police officer where I was, he told me I was in the Palomito state. I told him that Palomito is a type of tree, not a state. How unusual. A police officer who doesn't even know the name of his own state? According to the street signs, I can travel to Columbia, Charleston, or Myrtle Beach in this state. I'm lost. Which state am I in? All right, there's your clue. See if you can figure out where she's at. I had a lot of people that actually got back to me very quickly. Let's see here. I gotta find it on my phone. I always keep a list of what you guys guessed on my phone so that I can keep track of all of it. All right. So the students who got it correct: Lucas, Bennett, Weston, and my mom. So we have 4 people so far. I will tell you the correct answer on Friday of what state she's in, and then I'll give you a new clue. So, thankfully, she's got her face mask on now. Thanks, Bennett, for drawing that to my attention, and she'll be safe on her travels. Hopefully, we can figure out where she's at. All right, so yesterday we left off in our book, The One and Only Bob, and we've been learning a lot about Bob. We've learned that how he came to the mall to see Ivan and become best friends with him. And it sounds like they're getting ready to go visit Ivan and Ruby in not the zoo, what did they call it? The conservation? No, that's not what they called it. Let me look back. Whenever I don't remember something, you guys know I tell you this all the time. If you don't remember something, even in a story, you can look back and see what they said. That's what a good reader does. So let's see what they called it. It's harder in a chapter book. Oh yeah, they called it the Zoology Park and Sanctuary. So, Zoology Park. So it sounds like they're gonna go see Ivan and Stella. Ivan and Ruby. This chapter is called Good Words, Bad Words. I've never met a dog who didn't get a good old grin on his face when Walk slipped into a conversation. Dogs understand more than you might think. The Nature Channel says we're about as smart as an average human toddler. 2 years old? Yeah, right. We're 1,000,000 times brainier than some babbling rug rat. There was a dog on that Man's Best Friend show who supposedly understood like 1,000 human words. A border collie, I think. Those guys need to switch to decaf. The narrator was gushing about this wonder dog, and I'm like, well, duh, Brainiac, of course we understand people. Not everything, mind you, and some of us are more attentive than others. Depends on just how interesting your humans happen to be. Certain words will really cause our ears to perk up. The classics: treat, walk, frisbee, bacon. And don't forget the other words, the bad words, the swear words: vet, bath, fireworks, vacuum cleaner. We always hear those. So those are the bad words for the dogs, are vet, bath, fireworks, and vacuum cleaner. All right, good to know. The next one is called Clock versus Moon. Julia and I wait by the front door while George says goodbye to Sarah. I think maybe the hardest thing for me about being domesticated, or a pet, if you insist, is that I can't control my own schedule. If I had it my way, I'd hang out with Ivan and Ruby all day, every day. Unfortunately, humans love their clocks. Dogs, we use the sky to tell time, like any sensible creature. Sky says it's dawn, time to eat. It's noon, time to eat. It's afternoon, time to eat. It's dusk, time to eat. It's midnight, time to eat. Point is, it's always time to eat. Dogs have a thing for the moon, too, like wolves and coyotes and other relatives. No calendars for us. Moon looks like a claw. Moon looks like a half pancake. Moon looks like a tennis ball. Moon looks like a claw again. A chunk of time has passed. But humans, nope, that's not enough. It's not a chunk, it's a month. It's not just dawn, it's 6:32 a.m. on a Thursday. And boy, oh boy, we'd better hurry up and go to school or the office or change the baby. But who gives a woof about feeding the poor, starving, sad-eyed, grumbly-tummied dog? After a spell, I got used to the comings and goings of Julia and her mom and dad. But it keeps changing. Julia leaves early for school and is gone most of the day. She returns home excited and energized. Good sense, mostly. But every now and then she comes back smelling a little like me after a visit to the dog trainer, battle-weary and ready to crawl under the covers. Sarah, who was pretty sick for a while, is feeling fine again. Thank goodness. But she went back to work and she's away all day too. And George, who has a job at Ivan's place, works 5, sometimes 6 days a week. That means it's just me and the guinea pigs a lot of the time. I have a doggy door and an outside run, and it's not the same as touring the neighborhood with your person. Peering without a potential audience is like talking Sometimes I'm the teeniest bit jealous of Ivan and Ruby. They always have someone around, which is crazy, I know. I'm free, and they're not. But there it is. Told you, I'm not a saint. All right, I think I'll stop right there for the night. And tomorrow I will start a new one. There's even a picture on the next page. But we'll stop there. And I will start tomorrow on the chapter called The Shelter. So you can see we're not all halfway there. I'd say we're about a third of the way done with the one and only Bob so far. So there it is. I hope you have a great Wednesday night. And I will see you here tomorrow. Bye, guys.